Hey there, I'm Jennifer Lynn Wales. I help faith-based entrepreneurs and direct sellers find success in their business and in their home life and blending the two together. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so excited that you're here. If you're one of my bounce back beauties, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about the top 3 small business selling mistakes that I see women make all the time, how to avoid them, and what to do instead. When it comes to growing your business, finding new customers, I suggest you become a really great student at marketing. And typically, the marketing that works on you is the marketing that will work for you. You just speak that language naturally, and it's something that you can relate to. And that comes across really well to the customers that you're talking to and that you're attracting into your business too. One of the biggest mistakes that I see are small businesses trying to act like the big guys, trying to act like these guys here when you're not. But chances are that your customers came to you in a different way than those big box and big brand names did. Your customers came to you through a different way and are with you and enjoy being your customer for different reasons. But unless you match the products and services that you offer to your business with the needs of your customers, there is a disconnect. And making sure that this communication is effective and simple and happens often enough is one of the big gaps that I see and big mistakes that I see small businesses making. And the last one I'm going to talk about today, I actually came up with quite a few more, but I'm only going to include this last one in this video because I know you have other things you need to go do and it's a busy time for everyone. So the last thing I'm going to talk about in this video is about what I call the one and done. And that is a order or a sale leaving your business either virtually or physically if you're making a physical delivery and with no other steps for your customer to take. They got their order, you filled it, you delivered it, and it's done. And that is a big, big mistake. There are things that you could do. There's actually 4 things that every order, whether it's online or whether it's a physical delivery, there's 4 things that every single one of those orders should have. And I'm going to share those with you right at the end of this video. All right, so let's go back to the beginning of this when we talked about the big box. So let's put on our big box thinking cap for a minute. Sure, discounts are great, but there's a lot of headaches that customers have to endure when shopping at big box stores. Let's think for a moment about the weather. So it's either snowing or it's raining when she's got to go to the mall. She'd rather be at home cozied up with a cup of cocoa watching a Christmas holiday movie than she would be braving the elements to get to the mall. The next one is lineups. There's tons of sales going on. There's lineups everywhere. You have to wait. It takes a long time to get your shopping done when it's that busy out there. And another thing customers have to deal with is even if they get to the mall, they may not have the size or the selection that they're hoping for. So they went through all that effort and they're still left disappointed. So when you can think about the headaches and the problems that your customers face if they want to shop with these guys, and you become the opposite, the solution to those headaches, then shopping with you becomes a no-brainer and extremely attractive thing to do. So when you think of yourself as more of a personal shopper for your customers or more of a boutique style shopping, now you have created a whole different experience. Now all your customers have to do is pick up the phone. She can wear her fuzzy slippers. She can have a Christmas movie on in the background. She can take her shopping list and have a little chat with you on the phone, and you can help her, pick personalized items for all those people that are on her list, and she hasn't even had to leave the house. Another solution that you can have for your customers that the big box guys can compete with is you can offer beautiful, pretty packaging. This is especially attractive if you sell to husbands or you have male customers on your list. They totally appreciate not only that you have access to really pretty things and make the product look amazing, but that it saves them time. They don't have to do the wrapping. So you save them time when it comes to doing the shopping, but you also save them time and energy and trying to come up with creative ideas that you already have access to. And another advantage that you have over the big box guys is you have a personal relationship with most of your customers. And throughout the year, no matter when it is, you always want to be cultivating the personal touch and the personal knowledge that you have of each one of your customers. So when it comes to a season like this, you can add fun things like personalized goodies into your gifts. This is a really inexpensive thing you can add to any gift, any order, and it's just an extra little personal touch that at this time of year, totally appreciated, always appreciated. Let's face it, chocolate is never out of season. So when it comes to being different than these guys, your job is to think about how you can add value. How can you solve the problem and the pain points that your customers face if they go here instead of shopping with you? Okay, the next one we talked about was communication. These are really hard to get to stick to my hats. That wasn't such a great idea. But if you're on a couple of big box email lists, you know that they communicate all the time. So making sure that you're communicating with emails, text messages, phone calls. You can do that too. You can do the good old snail mail, send them a postcard. I think these days, actual mail is actually appreciated because most of what we get in the mail is nothing more than bills and flyers. A personal note inviting them to either a sale that you're having or just a customer note saying, hey, I'm here as your personal shopper this year. Put a little sample in there if you've got one, is a great way to be different and to stand out from the crowd. So you want to make sure that you're doing that in your communication. You want to make sure that you're not over communicating. You know, in your Facebook group, don't post 10 posts a day. They'll get tired. They won't want to hear from you. So making sure that your marketing is around adding value, making sure they know what you have to offer. Again, matching all the time and energy and effort for what you're putting together with letting them know, your customers know that that's what you have and how it can serve them and meet their needs in an easy, convenient way. You can let them know of things like if you have a 100% satisfaction guarantee, you could reach out and say, hey, update your wish list for your husband or your boyfriend or whoever your secret Santa is. That's another good communication tool that you can put out there and get some attention, be top of mind. That's different and unique. A big box store can't say, hey, send us your wish list because we'll actually reach out to your secret Santa personally. They don't do that, but you can. All right. And last but not least, and no, I'm not going to put the yellow sticker on my hat for this one. The last but not least was that one and done thing. And what did I mean by that? How do we fix that? Just filling the order, doing the delivery. Sure, you can make it cute, but if that's all that happens, you're cheating yourself and your customer out of a bonus. So one of the things that each and every order should absolutely have is your business card with your picture on it. Because if she has this and it goes with wherever that product ends up, let's face it, even if she bought the product thinking it was for her and she runs out of the gift or she gets invited to a different event she wasn't prepared for, she's like, oh my goodness, that's cute. It's wrapped. She grabs it and she's going to bring it to that event with her. If it has your card in it, now that card travels wherever that product lands. And you absolutely want to have that. Now, if it stays in her home, but she has a card around, and somebody says, hey, I like fill in the blank. I like your new kitchen gadget, or your house smells amazing. I really love, that scent. What is it? She can be like, oh, here's my consultant's card. If you like it, you can shop with her too. So every one of your orders should have one of these. The other thing you should have is a formalized referral system. And when it comes to gifts or sending out orders, this is how you do it. You have two cards, one for your customer and one for her friend. And what it is the one card just says, refer a friend and earn $10. And on the back, it says that when her friend purchases $35 or more with me or with you as her consultant, it activates your customer's discount on this card. And then you have a separate card that she can give to her friend that explains that when her friend orders with you, her friend gets the discount. So they both get rewarded for shopping with you. And those are the other cards that should go in each and every order. And the last card that you want to have in there is some kind of discount that she gets, your customer gets, for shopping with you in the month of January. some kind of something in there as an incentive that it's like, don't lose me because I'm worth, this much off of a $50 order, or I'm just plain old $10 off your next order, whatever it is. Because if your customer gets money for Christmas, she can shop with you in January with a discount with her Christmas money. And I don't know how many times that's happened in my business. I find all kinds of people in January that got money for Christmas, and they're like, oh, now I know what to get. And they purchase from me, and I want to pass that on to you. So those are the four things. These four things should be in every order that leaves your office, your business in this season. I promised at the beginning of the video that I would share these things with you. And those are the four things that go in every order. I can't say that enough. Make sure they're in every order. I really hope that that helps you make sure that you avoid some of the biggest mistakes that I see small businesses making, and that you have a really amazing and successful selling season this year. If this video was helpful, go ahead and pass it on to a team member or a girlfriend you know that's trying to build her business. Please like this video, leave a comment below, and let me know what's the one thing that you're going to implement that you learned from this into your business this year. Please subscribe to the channel. It helps me help more women be successful in their business too. Chocolate. Why should my customers have all the fun?